Now, if this isn't one of the most anticipated videos of 2024, I don't know what is. But unfortunately, it didn't go the way that I planned. So without further ado, welcome to another failure.
Wanted everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip as pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure.
Now, to put powerlifting into a perspective, I actually want to take you guys back 7 years ago when I first decided that I wanted to become one of the best powerlifters in the world. Now, after 6 months of training, I was able to squat 500 pounds, completely natural.
Come on!
And I kind of knew that strength and powerlifting was always going to be in my future. I went to the Commonwealth Games as a sub-junior in the tested IPF event, and I broke the all-time world record for squat, the all-time world record for bench, and the all-time world record for sub-junior 93 kilo class of all time. And I got the taste of being a world champion, being the best in the world at something that I chose to do, where I never have to rely on any teammates, anyone picking on me. I could just put my head up and I knew that I could get out of this as much as I put in. It was only reliant on me and how much work I needed to, so I wanted to give it my best chance. Now, at the same time, I've always loved bodybuilding, so I knew that it was going to take me a little bit to get stronger. After I won worlds in powerlifting naturally, you do have to stay natural for a year after that, and then after that year was up, I hopped on juice and then started competing in bodybuilding. Now, when I realized that I didn't have what it took to be a 300-pound mass monster, I went back into powerlifting at the age of 20 to 21, and I got to absurd numbers because now I was in the untested side. At a 200-pound body weight, I was squatting over 800, benching over 500, and deadlifting over 700 pounds for reps at just 20 years old. I hired one of the best coaches in the game, Jay Nira, who prepped me for the Kern US Open at 21 years old. And I was untouchable. I thought I was king shit. I was the youngest person in that meet by 5 years, and I ranked third because I tore my chest in the middle of that competition. Now, with that performance of a 760-pound squat, a 475-pound bench, and then I had to deadlift only 700 pounds because I physically couldn't hold on to it with my torn chest. That ranked me the best junior powerlifter of Canada of all time. That was 6 years ago, and to this day, not one person has beat it. That also ranked me 8th in the world of all time at men's 198 open raw with wraps. And after that, it has been a constant battle. Now, I'm not one to make excuses, as you guys are about to see from this video, but I pushed it to the limit. I wanted to be the youngest person ever to break an all-time world record, and I ended up paying the price. I got hurt shortly after that and did not compete for 6 years. Every time I tried to come back, I would get the injury worse and worse to the point that I would rehab it, then it would get worse. I would rehab it, and then it would get worse. So it's been 6 years of constantly battling to try to get back to that platform. And that is why this day was one of the worst days in my entire life, and why it's also taken so long for this video to come out, because not only did I let everyone down again, which really doesn't matter, but I let myself down. And I've finally gotten myself out of that fucking depression, and I realized that there's always gonna be another competition. So this meet did not go as planned. Now I'm still gonna show you the entire vlog anyways, but just to kind of put this into perspective, this is what 705 pounds looked like in training. And I don't know if it had to do with the 19-pound weight cut trying to make weight, but this is what it looked like in the competition. This is what 455 pounds looks like in the gym. This is what it looked like in competition.
Let's go, Mark! Let's go!
So we'll go over the exact reason on why I got disqualified on that technicality at the end of this little vlog segment. But with that said, let's roll it. And there's still plans for the future, because we're not giving up that easy, baby. Good morning, everyone. So it is Friday morning, the morning of weigh-ins. I have not ate or drank anything in 30 hours. This weight cut didn't go exactly according to plan. Like, I really thought the weight was gonna kind of come off a lot easier than it did. So I kind of pushed it a little bit harder just for like my personal satisfaction to like know that I pushed it as hard as I could. Because as you guys know on this channel, that's really all that I do. So I think we're ready. We're gonna head over there now. We got a ton of stuff to rehydrate, but kind of go out. So like 7 days out, we were 232 for this weight cut. So let's see exactly how much we lost in that week span. Get this weigh-in done. Yeah. Probably 13.
Ah, no, that's good. Yeah.
I haven't competed in 6 years, so I didn't know they did like equipment checks at like super small meets, but I guess it makes sense. So I didn't really bring any of my shit, so I'll just show them tomorrow. And now we gotta weigh in, hoping it's at 215, but 215, 216 I'll be happy with. Here it is. This is the moment of truth. $215, that means 17-pound weight cut in 1 week. It's time to drink. It's time to get hydrated. 98 kilos is 215, so I think it was 216 because it was 0.7, so 216. So 232 to 216 in 7 days. Fuck, they put on this strong. I haven't ate or drank anything in about 36 hours. I've obviously taken like small sips of water, but we're just gonna take a little bit of this Pedialyte. This is where you can't just like dive into everything, and because if I just chug this, I'll throw up everywhere. A little bit of water, basically 200 milliliters of water, 200 milliliters of Pedialyte. That's my first real sip of water in 36 hours. So we did it. I know bitch wanted to push that. I could have honestly pushed like a 20, 25 pound weight cut, but it just wasn't worth it. This killed me. I don't know if it's because I haven't done it in 6 years, but like I really needed to like turn up the mental focus and lock this shit in. So all day today, I'm gonna take you guys along, but it's about just walking around, stretching, refueling, rehydrating. I want to eat a whole bunch of small meals throughout the day so I can get my strength back, make sure I stay super hydrated, And it's going to be one hell of a day because we got to lock it in for tomorrow. My openers at 700, 475, 700. That is a lot for deadlifts. I need to make sure that my back does hold up through the day. But as you know, like I squatted 700 and I could do it for a triple easily, especially in wrap. You want to open at a weight that you know you can hit no matter what. Because if you don't hit one squat, you bomb out of the meet and you don't get anything. But 700 is so light for me. I'd love to go 700, 740, 755, 760 in a perfect world. But I'm really going to have to see how I feel tomorrow morning. And I'm hyped. We're probably going to go home. No? Okay, then I got to inject right now. Because I didn't inject because I didn't want the extra water retention from the injection. I'll inject in the back seat, I guess, and we'll go from here. We're in Quebec City, and they gave us only French menus, and I didn't have a clue what I was fucking ordering. So we just pointed to pictures, and this is exactly what we got. So we got this sandwich with avocado, and I think there's like sausage or something like on that, which I don't even really like sausage, but I'm so hungry. I'm gonna eat it anyways. Some hash browns, a waffle, and then I got a smoothie, which didn't come because I feel it's forgotten, but that's okay. I need maple syrup, but it's hard because no one here speaks English at all. Not a lick of English in Quebec City. So it's gonna be hard ordering the food for the day, but we'll just point to the pictures and do the best we can. So it's time to eat. It's been 36 hours. Let's get it started. 2.5 hours later, I just decided to get a sub because I wasn't thinking. I get Subway every time I compete at the meet, so I guess I'm having it back-to-back days. We did chicken bacon ranch, and we got 2 chocolate chip cookies. And we're just gonna walk around the mall, loosen up my knees, loosen up my back, loosen up my hips, and then eat again. So, been slowly chugging water, and we're probably like 1.5 liters down of fluids. We're gonna aim for another 4 or 5 liters, but we're feeling good. We stopped in Old Montreal. We did about an hour of walking around to like digest that food, loosen the hips up, loosen the back up. We stopped at this place called Trios Garçon, and this is apparently one of the best burger places, at least what it said on the internet, and no paid ad on the internet. This is like raw people said this was the best. So we're started off with some breaded shrimp and some of this dank sauce. It is good, and I'll show you guys the burger when it comes out. I'm gonna go with the original, but I decided to go spice it up a little bit. So what's on this burger is tomato, onion ring, bacon, cheddar cheese, a 6-ounce patty, cheese curds, and barbecue sauce. I'm gonna give you guys the first bite here. Get close to this, get close on this one. The most unusual taste, the way like the barbecue sauce and the curd, the way the barbecue sauce and the cheese curds and the onion ring and the bacon like all blend together, give it this like explosion of flavor from so many different sources. It's pretty good. I don't think it can rival like a regular American smash patty burger, but as far as like different burgers, give this a 7.7 out of 10. We went to Walmart, got a whole bunch of like gummies and chips that I've kind of just been snacking on. Got a case of water, some Prime Energies. Even though they're not the best, they taste really good. And then kind of just been chilling, getting hydrated, getting fueled up. Going to get a juicy burger tonight. Lots of fats, lots of carbs. And then probably going to eat one more thing before bed. Started getting ready for tomorrow. Obviously, you know we brought the Kratom, so I'm just gonna pill up all that. Probably take like 5 pills before each lift, just so we can be hyped up on that euphoria. And we're gonna go for it. Slowly sipping the Gatorade away. We're feeling good. We are feeling primed. We're feeling hydrated, and just a couple more meals, couple more relaxing hours. Then it's time to unleash everything I've ever regretted, everything that's ever happened to me out on that bar tomorrow. So it'll be fun. And it needs to hear it pop. So we gotta pack up everything tonight because I didn't want to stay like 3 nights in Quebec City. I was only supposed to stay 1 night, but instead of making the drive in the morning, we decided to come 1 night early. So I definitely don't want to stay Saturday night. I just want to get the meet done and just get my ass home, get back into a normal schedule, just be glad that this prep is done. My birthday's in 2 weeks, so I need to start planning that. But we went to Mary Popcorn, and we got some cheddar and some caramel, which is absolutely delicious. I wanted to get a little bit of extra sugars in, so I got a slush puppy. And then we've been taking this sporadically throughout the day. Potassium, because it helps your muscles contract. Zinc. I'm going to take 1 more MK677, and then the orals that we're taking tomorrow. I'm obviously going to start. You guys already know what that is. So, got to pill up the kratom, pack everything up. It's about 9 o'clock. This is the thing is, the meet tomorrow starts at 9 a.m. I've never been up before 9 a.m. in the last 7 months. I usually stay up till like 4 in the morning and then wake up at like 11 or 12, and that's kind of like my day. So it's gonna be like a shock to my body. Obviously we got some energy drinks in the fridge. We got a lot of pre-workout, and like the adrenaline of the actual meet will wake me up pretty fast, but tomorrow morning is gonna just be a time to lock it the fuck in, and I won't be filming much tomorrow morning. I'll start filming my warm-up when we probably get to the meet. And other than that, I'm just gonna have my girlfriend film some of the warm-ups and then me cranking it on the platform. So I'm hyped. We'll see you tomorrow for the official show day, baby. As you saw, like 450, I've tripled in the gym. I benched 500, but got my ass handed to me today. I am disqualified off technicalities of the lift. So I owe $500 to Alex. I'm just gonna give it to his trainer because they're going to deadlift, and then I have the option to deadlift, but it's not worth the risk for me. Like me trying to push deadlifts and farther hurting my back is just, there's no point. So I'm just gonna pay my dues. We'll watch deadlifts, hype up the boys, and then truck back to Ottawa on a 6-hour drive. So fuck my life, I literally have nothing going for me. No future, no friends, no fucking anything. So really gonna take some time off YouTube, but I'll do a little recap at home and see what the game plan is. Credit where credit's due. As you saw, I got disqualified on the bench press. Now, I don't know what on earth I was thinking for this powerlifting meet, but I started to do everything different. I trained my body to not hurt in a specific way so I can lift a specific way because I'm still dealing with this injury. But when I went to squat, I always practiced squatting with a wider stance because it hurt my back less. For whatever reason, when I got hyped up to do this first 700-pound squat, I literally took a narrow stance. I went down, and the minute I went down, shot a pain so severe down my back that I didn't even bother. I just asked the spotters to take it because it hurt so fucking much and felt so heavy. So obviously, I got hyped the fuck up for my second attempt. I started bleeding from my forehead because I smashed my head in the back because I did not want to bomb out of that meet. And I went and I absolutely crushed 705 pounds. Obviously not what it looked like in training, but I was in the meet, I was hyped, and we were ready to fucking go. And I knew that no one at this meet was even close to me. So it's not like I had any pressure of what I needed to do because me going 3 for 9 at this competition, I was still going to win. So then I did 735. I obviously wasn't there. My back was killing me at this point. So I just scrapped it. I said, let's go to bench. I started benching, and I don't know if it was the 19-pound weight cut, but everything just didn't feel like I had that explosiveness. Mind you, we changed the cycle to just test NPP and Halo. And like we only did Halo 3 days before the competition. And like, I don't know if it was because I was switching things out. I don't know if it was because of the weight cut. But for whatever reason, I ended up dropping my opener to 450, something that I've hit for a triple in the gym. And then all of a sudden, I completely changed my form. My way of benching is dropping it on my chest. And I'm so fucking explosive that I can usually just shoot that shit up. Wasn't happening. So I come down slow, which I've never done, pause it, and they say press, and then I had nothing in me. So I'm like, what the fuck? So then I go back to the second attempt. I just redo it. I'm like, that's weird. Change my form again. I push my legs so far back that when I press, my butt clearly comes off the bench. No one's contesting that. I knew it wasn't a lift the minute I lifted it. So I said, man, I need to just remind myself how I lift. I'm not going to bomb out of this meet. I'm not getting disqualified. I'm too fucking powerful. I was hyping myself up. I was in a good headspace. I had no pressure. I went out. I literally bring 455 down. He says press. I literally am so explosive off the chest. I have 2 angles, which you are probably seeing right now. And they say that my butt lifted up off the bench. Now, I've watched this video in slow-mo 4 fucking times, and the bottom part of my butt never left the bench, in my opinion. But they said that that wasn't in control, and they said that you're technically not even allowed to drop it that fast because you're not maintaining control of the bar. Personally, I've never heard of those rules, but I've also not competed for 6 years, so I got disqualified from the meet. They said that I could deadlift to see where I was gonna stand, but I told them there was no point for me to deadlift because there was no point of me risking the injury. I've rehired my coach, Jay Nira, to prep me for a real powerlifting meet again, because I did this prep myself, so we bring in the external forces, and we planned another one for August 31st. I'm ranked 5th of all time in Canada. Anyone that's ever powerlifted of all time, any weight class, any age, I'm ranked 5th, and I know that I can be the best powerlifter that's ever lived in Canada within the next 2 years, as long as I do these preps smart. Now that is kind of where the meet ended. I obviously had to give $500 to Alex Cromier, who didn't even end up winning the meet. This guy named Darren had the best meet of his life, but it still pisses me off because even if I went 3 for 9, I still would have beat him. But unfortunately, the judges deemed that a technicality and they disqualified me. And it's just the name of the game. Because I have such a big online presence and I do like to voice and talk shit and make powerlifting interesting, I feel that these judges hold me to a different standard. I saw a lot of people cutting depth. I saw a lot of people getting better calls, but that's just the name of the game and that's what I chose. And everyone will know that when I break the all-time world record, that these lifts are legit because I'm held to a higher standard than anyone else. No one is giving me any favors. Fucking sucks because I feel like I've let myself down yet again. But I know in the bottom of my heart that this is what I was made to do. I know that I'm the best. I already know that I'm the best. So there's a lot of things we're going to be doing differently into this next prep. We are going to be doing an actual diet phase starting today, which I'm obviously going to take you guys along for. And we are going to cut my weight down to 215 pounds shredded so that I don't have to do any weight cut for the upcoming competition, which is August 31. Now, I'm not sure if I will break the all-time Canadian record on August 31 because I'm not setting myself up to get hurt. I'm going to set myself up to do the best that I possibly can do. And as much as this video is going to get so much hate, as much as you guys are going to talk shit about me, I worked through the biggest injury of my life to the point that I could not walk for months. I tried to get back to this platform for 6 years, and I know that 90% of you would have given up after the first 3 months. So no matter what anyone says, I'm proud of myself for getting myself back to that platform, and this isn't the fucking end. So disqualification or no disqualification, I'm fucking back, I'm fucking ready, and we're still gonna take over the fucking internet. So thank you guys for everyone that supported me because this is not fucking over, and mark my words, we'll be back in 4 months and there's gonna be no one that's coming fucking close because I have some fucking fire lit under me like no tomorrow. You are a lot hungrier when you lose everything than when you're on top. And I've lost everything. The last year of my life, I got that $130,000 lawsuit that you guys already know about. I got robbed from the Montreal bodybuilding competition because they gave it to some fat ass because he's the most well-known trainer in Montreal. And then I let myself down by not doing this weight cut properly and prep properly and fucking myself up in this powerlifting competition. So if you thought I was crazy before, you better fasten your seatbelts because we're just getting fucking started. And this is going to be a crazy fucking year. So let's get it.